Well, first up on the bulletin, let's tell you how Congress's star campaigners list is out, and now this has already sparked off a massive row. In fact, Chaudhary Lal Singh in the Congress Jammu and Kashmir campaigners list has sparked off this row. The BJP has slammed the Congress over this list. They have said that this shows the hypocrisy of Congress's "Ladki hoon, lad sakti hoon" chant. In fact, it reminds Congress of the 2018 stance on Kathua as well, which is what has now sparked off the entire row over Lal Singh. So let me go across to Yavar, who's joining us. Yavar, can you get us the details, please?
There has been a fresh political storm that has erupted across the Jammu and Kashmir after the Congress enlisted star campaigners with the large name campaigners. And now the BJP has castigated this move by the Congress, saying that Congress should first go through his background and then should really rectify that whether he is a star campaigner or not. Remember that already there has been a massive stroke of controversy that erupted when the Lal Singh was inducted in the Congress to contest the parliament polls that were held this year. And after that, the BJP has been continuously saying that the Congress is giving the space to those who have criminal backgrounds, who have the backgrounds with the lot of the cases on the ground. So somehow we are witnessing that development of the place when the military polls are coming close. So as I'm speaking to you, there has been the fresh controversy that has erupted there. The BJP has castigated the move, but yet the Congress has not responded to that yet. After the BJP got the stalwarts of the political for the campaigners in the unitarity, now the Congress has also decided to kickstart them. And the start has begun with the first campaign of the Rahul Gandhi that were held yesterday back at the studio Anantnag. So somehow we are witnessing that many of the Congress leaders are expected to arrive in the unitarity, but in between the fresh controversy has erupted when the Congress has finally enlisted Lal Singh in their star campaigners. Back to you.
Well, yes, remember, both the PDP as well as the MCA have been very strong critics of Lal Singh for lending his voice to the protesters in Rasana. In fact, they have demanded a CBI investigation in the rape as well as the murder of the nomadic girl. In fact, remember, in 2023, the Enforcement Directorate had also arrested Lal Singh in connection with a case against an educational trust which was run by his wife, Kanta Dotra, and also who was a former legislator under the PMLA Act. However, he was later granted bail. Of course, he's been a very controversial leader as well of the Congress party. He is someone who has drawn controversy over the Kathua rape and murder case. However, he has returned to the Congress. Remember, he had represented the Udhampur constituency from 2004 to 2014 for those 10 years in the lower house. However, he was denied a ticket for the third time, which forced him to quit the Congress, and then he joined hands with the BJP. He had attracted controversy, and of course, not just in the Kathua rape and murder case, he was also someone who has been very controversial. He moved to the Saffron Squad, which is the BJP, after the Congress denied him a ticket to contest the 2014 general elections, despite representing Udhampur for the last 10 years. After that, of course, right ahead of the elections, he joined back and returned to the Congress after 10 years. In fact, let's listen in to what the BJP has to say about Lal Singh now being one of the star campaigners for the Congress.
Congress party and the emptiness of the "Ladki hoon, lad sakti hoon" slogan is at another level. In 2018, the Congress party wanted Lal Singh, who was a minister back then in the Jammu Kashmir government, to be sacked for his alleged support to rapists in Kathua. The very same Lal Singh in 2024 not only meets Priyanka Vadra but gets a ticket from her to contest on Lok Sabha elections, and now he has been made a star campaigner in the upcoming assembly elections. This is hypocrisy unfiltered. This is the true face of Priyanka Vadra's "Ladki hoon, lad sakti hoon" slogan. And whether it is Kolkata, whether it is Kerala, whether it is Kannauj, or whether it is Kathua, the entire hypocrisy is out in the open. In Kolkata, Priyanka Vadra remains mute, does not visit the victim's family at Arjikar. In Kerala, when her own leader Simi Rosabelle John makes a complaint against the casting couch culture in Congress party, she is sacked immediately. in Kannauj when Nawab Yadav from the Samajwadi Party, his DNA test confirms that he has sexually abused a woman. Or in Ayodhya, Mohit Khan is responsible for the rape and video filming of a 12-year-old girl from the Nishad Samaj. Pin drop silence. And now in Kathua, the person who supported the rapist, who Congress party wanted sacked, is being taken and made star campaigner. And ironically, Supriya Shene, Pawan Kheda, Rahul Gandhi, all the stalwarts of Congress party are eloquently silent.
Congress party is a party which backs rapists and rape accused. Lal Singh, campaigning for the Congress party in Jammu and Kashmir, has made it clear that Priyanka Vadra's statement of Ladki Hu Lad Sakti Hu is the biggest sham, whether it is Bengal or Jammu and Kashmir. Congress party does not stand with Desh Ki Beti, they stand with rapists for political benefit. It's clear, on one hand, the women of India are supporting Prime Minister Narendra Modi, on the other hand, rape accused are campaigning for the Congress party. This is Mohabbat Ki Dukaan of Rahul Gandhi and Ladki Hu Lad Sakti Hu of Priyanka Vadra, where rapists and rape accused are backed in the Congress party.
Well, let me go across to a Kashmiri activist who's joining us on the show, Lalit Ambardar. Lalit Ambardar, your first reaction. Lal Singh, of course, someone who's been very controversial. He's been part of the Congress, the BJP now back in the Congress. But then the kind of stance that the Congress had taken against him on 2018, demanding him to be sacked after he backed the Kathua accused, now being projected as a star campaigner. How is it going to be viewed on the ground?
See, it's very important to discuss the hypocrisy and perfidy, rather, I would say. There was a time in the name of Lal Singh, and Lal Singh was doing what? He was taking a march, and also don't forget that time, the whole Hindu community, the Dogras of Jammu were demonized across the world by through these left liberals and seculars headed by Congress. Everywhere Hindus and Dogras were demonized. Temples were demonized across the world. And today, these very people are now embracing the one whom they accuse of supporting the rapist. And I will tell you, that time this march was not in support of rapists. I recall the daughter of the accused. She said, I don't mind you hanging in my courtyard, but hand over the case to CBI. That's what it was. But the Congress people had manipulated in such a way, defamed Hindus across the world. Remember, London, New York, everywhere the Hindus were demonized. And this now they are giving the ticket to same accused whom they accuse of supporting the rapist. And also, let me add to it, the way Rahul Gandhi is trying to incite hatred for the outsiders in J&K is going to be very dangerous for the nation. It's subversion. He's a wannabe prime minister. He's telling the people, especially the Muslim-dominated areas of Jammu and Kashmir, that the outsiders are taking a job. Who are the outsiders for a wannabe prime minister? Biharis are outsiders. People of Rajasthan are outsiders. People of Maharashtra, Bengal are outsiders. And you are spreading hatred there. And no wonder the non-Muslims are targeted in Kashmir, and it's going to add to that. I'm afraid in coming days, it's going to be very toxic. The competitiveness in praising Islamists in Kashmir is going to be subversion. I don't know why we have to go for elections, but yes, you are right. This is being situation is being exploited. Congress is being a pawn. They have been mollycoddling Islamists, and now at the cost of, I tell you, Hindus, and at the cost of the nation, this is what's happening in Jammu and Kashmir. It's very sad.
It's interesting, Lalit Ambardar, that you are saying that the attacks on non-Kashmiris is only going to increase now. Given just a few days back, you had Rahul Gandhi also coming out and saying that the outsiders have come and snatched away your jobs, your lands, as well as your money. And now you have Lal Singh, who has advocated, as per the BJP and several of the activists, against the inclusivity of Kashmir as a social fabric is now their star campaigner. Thank you so much, Lalit Ambardar, for joining us. Let me go across to Amita as well. Amita, can you show us the star campaigners list, please?
Absolutely, Meghna. The list that seems to have been released on the 5th of September, which was yesterday, Indian National Congress, star campaigners list of the Indian National Congress for the elections to the Legislative Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir 2024. 40 names that have come out, including the names of Mallikarjun Kharge, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, KC Venugopal. But as we continue to the name 29th, here is the one as far as the contentious issue is concerned, Shri Chaudhary Lal Singh, and to which the BJP is now raising questions, calling it hypocrisy on the mere slogan of Ladki Hu Lad Sakti Hu, to the same man who once again became part of the Congress party, contested elections on a Congress party ticket, and now is on the list of the star campaigners of the Congress party.
Well, thank you so much for that, Amita. Let me go across to Ashwini Handa of the DPSA, who's joining us as well. Mr. Handa, your first reaction. Now, Lal Singh is the star campaigner of Congress, a party which wanted him sacked when he was in power because of his stance on Kathua and backing the alleged rapists.
थैंक यू। ये बहुत ही दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि एक ऐसे आदमी को जिसने आसिफा के बलात्कारियों का समर्थन किया और उसको आज कांग्रेस पार्टी जो है वो स्टार कैंपेनर बना रही है। ये ना सिर्फ जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों के लिए, ये पूरे देश के लिए शर्मनाक है कि एक ऐसे इंसान को, जो ऐसा नेता हो जो बलात्कारियों को साथ देता हो, और कांग्रेस पार्टी उसे अपना स्टार प्रचारक बनाए। ये शर्म की बात है और हमें इसकी निंदा करनी चाहिए।
जी, अब ये बताइए कि डीपीएससी का स्टैंड क्या होगा, क्योंकि ये लाल सिंह जी जो है ये बहुत पहले से सांसद रहे हैं कांग्रेस की। 10 साल वो बीजेपी के साथ थे। आज मगर बीजेपी बोल रही है कि ये कांग्रेस की डुप्लिसिटी थी, जब 10 साल वो बीजेपी में भी थे।
देखिए, लाल सिंह जी जो हैं वो गिरगिट की तरह रंग बदलते हैं। जहां इनको लगता है कि वो सत्ता में आ जाएंगे, वहां पे ये जो है वो चले जाते हैं। लेकिन सबसे बड़ा सवाल आज देश के सामने ये है कि क्या कांग्रेस पार्टी के राहुल गांधी जी जिस तरीके से बयान देते हैं और जम्मू कश्मीर में जो है वो ये कहते हैं कि देश का जो नागरिक है वो जम्मू कश्मीर में बाहरी है, ये बहुत ही दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण बयान है कि इस तरह से बयानबाजी की जा रही है। हाँ, इतना जरूर है कि जम्मू कश्मीर में जो है वो प्रवासी जो है वो बढ़ गए हैं, लेकिन इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि वो दूसरे देश के हैं, किसी और देश के हैं। तो कांग्रेस जिस तरीके से नेशनल लेवल पर, सवाल ये है कि कांग्रेस का जम्मू कश्मीर में अपना मैनिफेस्टो है ही नहीं। कांग्रेस जो है वो नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस के मैनिफेस्टो पे जो है वो यहाँ पे चुनाव लड़ रही है और उसी के चलते इस तरह के फैसले किए जा रहे हैं। और पूरे देश में जो है वो मातृशक्ति को जिस तरीके से प्रताड़ना हुई है, मातृशक्ति के साथ कांग्रेस जो है वो महिला विरोधी है, इससे साफ होता है।
Well, thank you so much, Ashwini Handa ji, DPAPK. They are saying that shows the hypocrisy of Congress, which has been tagged as anti-Nari by the other parties in the opposition. Thank you so much for joining us. In fact, let me go across to Kavinder Gupta is also joining us now. Kavinder ji, your first reaction. Lal Singh ji आज स्टार कैंपेनर है, ये कांग्रेस का एक मास्टर स्ट्रोक होगा, ये एक बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक होगा?
देखिए, ये वही लाल सिंह हैं जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी में हुआ करते थे, उससे पहले कांग्रेस में थे।
जी बिल्कुल।
जब रसाना वाला केस हुआ तो सोनिया गांधी ने कहा था ये रेप एक्यूज्ड है, तो अब खुद ही रेप एक्यूज्ड को सत्ता की खातिर से ये फिर से स्टार कैंपेनर बना रहे हैं। कांग्रेस का क्या स्टैंडर्ड है, इससे अंदाजा लगाया जा सकता है। कांग्रेस के पास लड़ाने के लिए ना तो कैंडिडेट है, बाहर से ढूंढ करके ला रही है। सभी से साफ जाहिर होता है कि समय समय पर जो इनकी सोच है वो बदलती है। तो अब लाल सिंह से ये सवाल किया जाएगा कि जो आपको पहले सोनिया गांधी जिसको आप सबसे बड़ी नेता मान रहे हैं, उसी ने आप पर इल्जाम लगाया था, इस इल्जाम का आपको जवाब देना चाहिए या नहीं।
मगर कविंदर जी, लाल सिंह जी तो आपके पार्टी में भी थे और वो भी 10 साल थे बीजेपी में।
हाँ बिल्कुल, उन्होंने रिक्वेस्ट की थी, हमने उनको लिया था, लेकिन महत्वाकांक्षी होने के कारण से वो चले गए। लेकिन
कांग्रेस तो यही बोलेगी कि उस टाइम पे बीजेपी ने उनको समर्थन नहीं दिया जब उन्होंने बोला था कि ही शुड बी सैक 2018 में। कांग्रेस डिमांड कर रही थी कि इनको सैक किया जाए।
ऐसा नहीं है।
कांग्रेस तो यही कहेगी।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी वो अपनी मर्जी से गए हैं, ना कि उन्होंने भेजा है। लेकिन प्रकार से कांग्रेस का स्टफ है वो कांग्रेस से ही निकले हुए हैं और कांग्रेस ने ही इस प्रकार के शब्द बोले थे। भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने उनके जाने के बाद ना तो कुछ कहा, वो अपनी मर्जी से चले गए, लेकिन कांग्रेस को इस चीज का जवाब देना चाहिए कि अब जो रेप एक्यूज्ड हैं उनको क्यों स्टार कैंपेनर बनाया जा रहा है।
Well, thank you so much, Kavinder Gupta ji. So there you have it. The BJP's Deputy Chief Minister, the former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, has come out and said that this shows the Congress's hypocrisy. The man that they had berated, the man whom they had demanded to be sacked for his anti-woman stand, today is their star campaigner. Let me go across to Yavar. Yavar, what is the political math that Congress must have done? The arithmetics they must have put in to calculate and bring this man back to the party and also put him out as the star campaigner. What's his sway like?
Well, exactly. It was, one of a move that has been done by the national, Indian National Congress. But when it comes to the, star campaigners list in the Union Territories, somewhere this was raising the eyebrows all across. In fact, the political parties, be it the DPAP or the BJP or the other parties, they are, strongly criticizing this move by the Lal Singh because of the background. In fact, from the Kotwa to the EDI raids and to the EDI enforcement, money laundering cases and the arrest that was done in the last year. So somehow this has been clubbing up all across. Now remember that he also contested in the polls that were held earlier this year and also pulled out 19,000 votes only. In fact, considerably this was the move that has raised an eyebrows all across, particularly at the BJP and the DPAP or the other parties in the Kashmir Valley as well. They are saying that first the Congress should move that the star campaigners, what does its star campaigners really move on and what it actually stands for. And if bringing the Lal Singh into the star campaigners list somewhere not going to suit the taste all across, because if we see the list of the BJP that has been done from the Prime Minister to the Home Minister to the Defence Minister, a lot of the stalwarts of the political parties, they are going to campaign for the political regions Kashmir Valley, but somehow Lal Singh's name has been specifically being criticized because of the things that has been done all across in the past as well. Back to you.
We'll keep tracking the developments on the ground. We'll keep coming back to you, Yavar, for the politics which has already been raging over the induction of Lal Singh in the star campaigners list for the Congress. But with that, there's more.